Hello, my dear children. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Sensei Lanka Online School. So today I am here for my grade 7 students. We are in unit number 1, the planet Earth we live. So here, today we are doing part 7, continents in the world. We are going to learn today the continents in the world. So, my dear children, now get ready to learn about the continents. Yes, look at this picture on the screen. 7 continents of the world and their countries. So, today we are going to learn about them. So, look at this picture. It's very colorful. So, can you identify the area showing with this green color? Look at the area with the green color. What is the name of this area? So we are going to learn it today. Then what is this pink color area? We are going to learn it now. An orange color area. Can you see different areas in different colors? Then what is this blue color area? And then there's another with yellow color. Yellow color area. Finally, the red color. So, my dear children, we are going to learn their names. We are going to learn what they are. We are going to learn their sizes and everything related to them. So, shall we move forward now? Okay. Look at this now. 7 continents. So, dear children, in our world, how many continents are there? There are 7. There are 7 continents in the world. So can you see their names? Look at the map on my screen. There you can see the names. North America, South America. Pute, look at the screen. I'm circling them when I'm telling. Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How many continents are there in the world? There are 7 continents in the world. So, dear children, we are going to learn about them now. What is a continent? Up to now, we discussed these are the continents in the world. They are having different names. They are in different sizes. They are in different shapes. But do you know what is a continent? Can you define them? Can you explain what is a continent? පුතේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන්ද මහද්වීපයක් යනු කුමක්ද කියලා නිර්වචනය කරන්න? Continent in Sinhala we say Mahadweepa. So Dweepa means island. Mahadweepa. It's a very big land area. So here I have given you 3 definitions. Shall we look at them? First one. A continent is a large land area surrounded by water. A continent is a large land area surrounded by water. Can you see? This green color one is the large land area. This is the large land area. Surrounded by water. That means around this we can see water. Look at this water in blue color. Can you see around the whole area? We can see water. We can see water. So this is a continent. A very big land area which is surrounded, completely surrounded by water. So number 2, the second definition. A continent is any of several large land masses. Put here also, can you see the word land? So it is a land area. Then can you see the word large? It is a very large land area. So shall we go to the third definition? There also you can see larger here, land here. So very easy to remember. In all the definitions, it is saying it is a land area. It is very large. One of the larger continuous masses of land. So dear children, you have to remember these definitions. Very simply we can say a continent is a large land area surrounded by water. So now I think you understand what is a continent. Sometimes you will think it is similar to an island. Yes, it is similar to an island, but very bigger than an island. It's really bigger than an island. That is the difference. More about continents. So dear children, now look at a part of a world map in this picture. There you can identify the continents. Wait, I will circle it. What is this continent? Continent of Africa. It is here. So dear children, can you see? It is divided into several countries. Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, then Egypt, Sudan, Chad, Niger, Nigeria. So dear children, can you see? In the same continent, there are a lot of countries. So does the others also. If you go to Europe, this is Europe. Look at my orange color one. Finland, Sweden, Norway, Poland, Denmark, Germany. Can you see? So the continents are divided into countries. So it is very easy to control, very easy to do the administrative activities. So now come to the points I have mentioned here. There are 7 continents in the world. How many continents are there? 7 continents are there in the world. There are politically divided countries. Politically, countries are divided in each of the continents. Dear children, you have to stay with me until at the end of my presentation. So there you can find some countries belonging to each continent. I will explain it with a small activity. So stay with me. But do you know Australia? Australia is considered as a single country because Australia is the smallest continent. Australia is very small in size. So Australia is considered as one country. But in other continents, there are many countries. So you have to remember that. Yes, Pute. So we are going to the next one. Look at this black color continent. What is that? What is the name of this? You know this. It is the continent that we, the Sri Lankans, live. It is Asia. This is the continent of Asia. Continent of Asia. So in this one, can you see some islands? Sri Lanka here I'm circling. Can you see? This is Sri Lanka, our country. Maldives Islands. Then here Japanese Islands. Can you see Japanese Islands? These countries, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Philippine Islands, these Indonesian islands, can you see them? These are islands. But dear children, you have to learn these islands are also belonging to this continent. Islands are also belonging to this continent, a part of this continent. So now look at this definition. Actually, it's a description for you. When geographers identify a continent, භූගෝල විද්‍යාඥයෝ continent එකක් identify කරගන්නකොට they usually include all the islands associated with it. Normally, the geographers consider the surrounding islands to the respective continent. Example, Japan, for instance, it is part of the continent of Asia. Can you see Japan is located very close to the Asia? So it is a part of Asia. So does the Greenland and all the islands in Caribbean Sea. So they are usually considered part of North America, North American continent. You have to remember these things. Remember these maps. So what are the 7 continents in the world? If you don't know how to write their names, if you can't remember the spellings, I hope you all will write down it clearly. So shall we look at the names of the 7 continents? Here no order for the writing of the continents. I just mentioned them. No order. So continent of Asia. Look at the first one. Continent of Asia. Next one. Continent of Africa. Next one. Continent of North America. Next, continent of South America. Continent of Antarctica. Continent of Europe. Continent of Australia. These are the 7 continents in the world. Remember their names and how to write them. So now we are moving to their sizes. Do you know how big they are? Do you know their sizes? I got this information from your school textbook because we are based on our Sri Lankan local syllabus. So the area is given in million square kilometers. So dear children, this number is given in million square kilometers. Square kilometers because we are talking about an area. වර්ග ප්‍රමාණයක්නේ කතා කරන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි ඒකට ගන්නේ square kilometers, වර්ග kilometer. So here you can see the continents according to their size. So what is the largest? What is the biggest continent in the world? It is Asia. Continent of Asia is the biggest, 43.6 square kilometers, million. Don't forget it is given in millions. Second one, according to the size, second largest continent is Africa, 30.3. Continent of North America, it comes as the third largest continent, 25.3 square kilometers. Number 4, continent of South America. Look at the square kilometers in million, 17.8. So, number 5, continent of Antarctica and 14 million square kilometers. Number 6 is Europe, 10.5. So what is the smallest continent, the smallest member? Australia. Australia is a single country and a single continent. It's the smallest one, 8.9 million square kilometers. See how small? So you have to remember this for the purpose of the exam. There will be questions like that. What is the smallest continent in the world? What is the second largest continent in the world? It is Africa. What is the third largest continent in the world? It is the continent of North America. What is the smallest continent? It is the continent of Australia. So dear children, you have to remember these things. Here you can understand the size of them. It is given as a percentage here. Very easy for you to understand. So look at number 1 here, Asia. Asia is number 1. When we consider the Earth's landmass, 29%, nearly 29. If we come to the second largest one, African continent, what is the size as a percentage? 20%. Nearly 20. Exactly 20%, 3, 2. So what is the third one? North America, 16%. Nearly 16. Number 4, 11.9. South America. When we compare it with the Earth's full land mass. So what is number 5? Fifth one, Antarctica. When we consider it with the world land, 9.1%. Sixth one is Europe. It is only 6.8%. Australia, 6%. So here you can understand the size of the continents once again. This is the methods of remembering them. These are the methods to remember their sizes. Okay. So now there is an activity for you. Actually, I gave the answers too. Look at number 1, question number 1. What is the largest continent in the world? The continent of Asia is the largest continent in the world. It is the continent of Asia. Second one, what is the third largest continent in the world? The continent of North America is the answer. What is the smallest continent in the world? It is the continent of Australia. Which continent is considered as a single country? Once again, the answer is the continent of Australia. So, my dear children, this kind of questions will be there in your monthly test, in your term test, in your unit test. So, please remember them. So, see how beautiful this is. How to mark and name the continents on a map of the world. For this, you can take an empty map of the world. Do you know when you go to a bookshop, you can buy the world maps? If not, you can get an oil paper, a tracing paper and trace the map. So in that world map, you can color. You can color the different continents with different colors. And inside the continent, you can write their name. So on my screen, you can see another activity. You can take some papers and draw each continent. You can draw the continents separately. Then you can color them. After that, you can take a cardboard, a piece of cardboard or hardboard or any other flat surface. So on that surface, you can paste them. It will look like a world map. Then you can paste the labels. You can use some double tape and make a very beautiful world map where the continents are marked and named. I hope you will try out this activity. If you do this kind of activities, it will go into your mind quickly. It is easy for you to remember the lesson. So dear children, please find some free time and do this activity. And then if you can send me them to my WhatsApp number, I hope to make another video lesson with your work, with your handwork and the paperwork. So please send your activities, mention your name and your school and your area. So I will put them in my video lessons. So this is another topic. Some countries belong to each continent. So dear children, you have to know some countries, at least 3 or 5 countries from each continent. It is better if you can find a lot. So when we take Asia, when we go to the continent of Asia, what are the countries in it? India, Japan, Maldives, China, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan. There are many. If you go to Africa, what are the countries in African continent? Kenya, Egypt, South Africa. There are many others. If you go to North America, what are the countries? In North America, there are only a few. Do you know USA? What is USA? United States of America. So dear children, if we ask you to write a country in North America, you can't write America. If you write only America, it is wrong. Like this. If you write America only, it is not the name of the country. So you have to write the correct one. What is the correct one? United States of America. Then only it becomes correct. United States of America. Then Canada, Alaska. These are the countries in North America. Now we are moving down to South America. What are the countries? Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, and many other countries are there. You can go to Google and search for that. You can find a map book, an atlas, and search for them. Then in Antarctica, we don't talk about the countries. It's very cold. People cannot live there. It has an extreme climate. So now we are coming to Europe. What are the countries? Do you know England? Sometimes we say UK, United Kingdom. Then German, France, Switzerland, Finland, Poland, Denmark. There are many. So when we go to Australia, the smallest continent, there's Australia. It is the famous country, Australia. So like this, you also can make a table with a lot of countries. In my table, I mentioned only 3 countries from each continent. With the time being, we can discuss only a few. But dear children, If you have time, you can make a very big chart. There you can mention all the countries in that continent. It will be interesting for you to find that. If you want my support in searching that, you can contact me through WhatsApp. You can come to my Facebook page, Sensei Lanka Online School. Even in my YouTube channel, Sensei Lanka Online School, you can chat with me. You can send me the messages. So I hope you will subscribe my channel and get my future notifications. So dear children, that is about the continents in the world. That is the end of my lesson today. I hope to meet you with another lesson related to this unit. So stay with me. Thank you very much all of you. Bye for now.